Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, the forces of Sigmar will be taking on the nasty Chaos Mofrikas, okay? Alright, so this isn't a quick battle. I'm commanding the forces of the Empire. My opponent, of course, is commanding the forces of Chaos. Let's start off with my composition. I'm bringing 3 spearmen, 2 spearmen with shields on either flank, 1 spearman without shields protecting the cannons, because that's always really good in most occasions. You always have to have something at least protecting these cannons and let them get their value and kills. I have the Sons of Sigmar Sons in my front line, along with 2 greatswords. Gray against Chaos, just absolutely great. Sigmar Sun's unbreakable, so they'll do a good job at holding the front lines for as long as they can. Great swords, great armor piercing value. And for my cav, I have 2 Empire Knights on each flank with 2 Outriders. Now, Outriders are very, very, very good because all that armor piercing is just good against Chaos. They're just great skirmish cav, honestly. With the War Wagon buff, they're a little more, like, not used, but yeah, there's still a lot of people that would use them and should use them. For my general, Barak Karl Franz up among his mighty Griffin, Deathclaw. And I brought a Life Mage Jade Wizard, bringing Regrowth and Earthblood, which is just good for healing Cav, Carl. Well, if you bring Carl or Demigriffs, you have to bring Jade Wizard, just mandatory. Alright, now let's put it in slow motion. For the forces of Chaos, we have, I think, 4 Chaos Warriors? Yeah, no, 5. Oh no, it's 4 Chaos Warriors. Yeah, okay. 4 Chaos Warriors, 1 Chosen, which is good. Chaos Warriors with Halberds, I think 1 unit. Yeah, okay, 1 unit. And we have the Mirror Guard, the Regiment of Renown Chaos Warriors, which are good. I like them. They look so sick. Hold up, let's zoom in. Oh, whoops. Those guys look sick, don't they? And for his Cav Force, 2 Poison Chaos Warhounds, 1 Chaos Knight with lances, and you see the real power in this build. The Soul of Damnation. The ROR Hell Cannon. Very deadly. For his general, he's bringing Archaon Everchosen on his Chaos Steed. And that will round off his forces. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright. So, right now I'm just going to push up on his left flank. See if I can do any skirmishing. He's going to see this soon and react with all his cav movement to the right side. Soul of Damnation just doing a bunch of damage towards my Sigmar Sons. I'm getting my cannons ready to fire. I just want to take this out as quickly as possible because it's going to do tons of damage, right? And it has a lot of health since its new buff. It's still got quite a bit of health. And now he sees this and recognizes it and then starts to pull his Hell Cannon back. My Outriders pushing up along with the Empire Knights. You always want to protect your skirmish cav as well. But if you can't, like, afford to, or let's say there's another cav fight over here and you have to bring it over there, then yeah, skirmish cav will do fine. They'll mostly outrun everything except for Warhounds. So that's all you need to watch out. Pulling Carl over here, just in case he pulls Archaon, which he looks like he is doing now. He's getting into a more defensive formation as I start to push up on his right flank. Now that his cannon's kind of out of range and I don't want to push on the cannons too far, I'm going to start pounding his elite units. At first I didn't know... Wait, where's this Chosen? I didn't know this was Chosen. If I knew they were Chosen, I would have taken them out first, but I just saw the Mirror Guard. I was like, alright, they're cool, they're elite. So let's just take them out, because I thought they would just be Chaos Warriors, you know? Pulling over my Outriders to now start firing at Archaon. And pretty much dodged that whole shot. It hit the tree. Now he's pulling over all his cav to this right flank. And here comes another shot. Not entirely close at all, but pretty, at least. We have Karl Franz pushing back along with the Empire Knights. Another shot coming down. Wow, very inaccurate from the Hell Cannon so far. Now he's pushing back his whole formation. And we have Archaon, 2 Warhounds, and the Chaos Knights pushing up. Now I'm moving my Outriders a little close to the boundary. And I'm going to push them back into a set of trees. About right here or here. And now my Empire Knights are a little too far away for my liking, but it's fine. Karl Franz stationed here just in case, so he can duel with Archaon. But Archaon will usually win this just because all his buffs and stuff. So usually Karl needs support like from handgunners, cannons, or outriders. He just needs a little support and he'll get over that edge. Now the Soul of Damnation is now getting back up with 4. Is that 4 crew members? That's funny. Yeah, okay, that is. That's pretty good. Okay. Now his cav is pushing up and sees my Outriders in these trees. I'm gonna pull them out as quickly as possible. But yeah, I told like the one thing I told you about Chaos Warhound and with their like with just speed out. Speed is just so good against my Outriders because they can easily catch up. My Outriders are gonna kind of pay for this now. They're pulling back. And they begin to take a lot of damage, which is pretty bad for me. I see that his formation's pushing up, so I'm pushing on my own formation, just so I can make a big... I can't speak now. Alright, now I mismicro my Outriders into the cavalcade, pull them back out, utilizing it. Karl Franz gets in there, pops all his buffs, goes to town with Archaon, which is... he's not doing that much damage, but... yeah. The Outriders decide to come back. I pulled my other Empire Knights from that side over here, which I probably should have done earlier, but yeah, that was my mistake. But now they're going to support the Outriders in this engagement, and they'll just destroy them big time. Alright, now the frontline engagement is about to start off going. I had to sacrifice this unit of Empire Knights, which was unfortunate, because they could very well cost... it will cost me to win the game or cost me to lose, because these guys could actually like, put up a decent amount. Like if there's like 1 unit of infantry and I have this healthy unit and then I just charge them in, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. I get a regrowth on Karl since he took a beating from Archaon, like a beat. Alright, now front line's engaging with the cannons kind of being a little inaccurate, hitting over top of the Chaos Warriors and Halberds. Front lines engaging, Sigmar Sons and Great Swords fighting right side by side against the Mirror Guard and the Chaos Warriors with Halberds. Now, I activate the Spearman from protecting the cannon so I could fend off all these Chaos Knights so they wouldn't get in my back line. And this is something I didn't see. My Outriders got caught and eventually were killed, I believe. Yeah, they were. They shattered. Archaon comes in, disturbs my silver bullets. I see this. Empire Knights, Spearman, and Karl come over, which is just the nasty goon squad. It's just nasty goon squad. I face my cannons over here. I see this. I'm like, okay, cool, let's get it. And I think Archaon gets hit. Let's see if we can get a good shot. Alright, the front line, he's squishing through 1 unit, trying to surround my great swords, which is not a bad idea. 2 units are being held up by 1 spearman, including the Chosen, yeah. Which is... okay, I jinxed that, whatever. Karl sees he's going for the cannon, pops Foe Seeker, and attacks him, does quite a bit of damage on that first strike. Now Chaos Warhounds are fighting against both Outriders and Empire Knight. That was a pretty good. That was great. Yeah, it was a pretty good burning head. Did a lot of damage to my silver bullets. Would it kill like 4 models or something? Yeah, it's okay. It was alright. And now I see this Chaos Knights over here, and Empire Knights are not going to charge. Oh, they did, but then they have this. Okay, that's weird. Carl comes over here, front line, helps out, gets just pumped by Arcane. He just slashes him in the face, takes a lot of damage here. Now Spearmen are coming over to fill this flank. We have to prevent them from getting new cannons. So Empire Knights come in, nice charge. They get off. Archaon's super low. Carl did an amazing job gooning him out. Now Silver Bolts are back. I realized them later on in the battle. But yeah, I'm just focusing on this frontline engagement because it's very important that I keep my cannon safe from all this chaos. Blob. Silver Bullets now starting to shoot in. Carl supporting the main fight against chaos. Great Cannons getting hit. Now I charge in my Outriders because my Empire Knights are cycling back out, so I need like at least one cat in there just staying in there so that the other can just cycle, and then we just cycle back. So, Spearmen coming back. Sons of Sigmar are holding very well, and so are the Great Swords. And now we have Empire Knights pulling back out, and the Outriders both together. Silver Bullets see Archaon, and I tell them to target Archaon just because all the element using it, it just gets obliterated. Okay, Burning Head, not the best. I think it did a little more damage to his forces than mine. We have Carl getting up in the skies, trying to chase Archaon, but I realized that he's not really important as much as this engagement is, because he's so low. Like, I think Carl can just solo him, and still with the Jade Wizard, he can just get max heals, but he's already on max health. So, and I don't really think he has trouble versing this, besides the halberds. But here comes a nice fireball from Archaon, about to hit one of my cannons, and destroys one of my cannons. What I should have done was probably realize this and say, okay, Archaon, boom, 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 boom. But didn't. Outriders right off the battlefield. It's Carl, Sigmar Sons, Canton, Silver Bullets, Jade Wizard, and Empire Knights versus the world. No, but Outriders decide to come back. So Empire Knights see this, they're all on my Silver Bullets, had to charge them back in. Probably should have charged them back in earlier, but yeah, my cannons getting swarmed. They're just getting crushed by chosen forces. But yeah, that lonely Sigmar son, he's gonna go to town. Watch him do work, guys. Let's see if you can do it. Let's go, man. Duel him. Come on, bro. You got this. You got this, man. But yeah, Carl dives in. Archaon's dead. Oh no, he's right there. But yeah, this lone dude is just going to town, man. But he eventually goes down. So now I'm just hitting them hard. I have the Spearmen here, so is the Empire Knights. And Carl Franz chasing Archaon off with a bunch of Spearmen, and Great Swords returning. Doesn't look too good for my opponent, and Carl being yeah, just like a little bit close. Nah, almost half health. And he's gonna hit army losses. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It was pretty fun. It was just a quick battle, and I hope you guys tune in next time. I might, yeah, I probably will put out another video tomorrow for sure. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.